Okay, so Graham, we're gonna start with you, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
So you, we got a time of day. So when did you meet with Feldman? It was it was noon,
Yeah, I think so.
and you were there for you had like lunch. You were there for a couple hours.
Yeah, I would say at
So
least 2 hours or something.
you guys
A
had
little
your
longer.
little picnic and were chatting.
hmm
And
Went back to his room, you know.
used the new sex appeal skill
Oh, yeah.
that you just bought last session.
Wait, did you actually?
No.
Oh, I did.
Did we...
You have
are
sex
there-
appeal?
Okay, so
Anyway, continue.
goddamn. So you were having a picnic with Feldman, and you left his estate, and yeah. So you left your estate around like 2, maybe 3, between 2 and 3, p.m. And let's see. The wagon is still waiting with the same rider outside of the estate, ready to bring you back to the castle if you'd like.
So I would say I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
Graham
where...
exits the estate, looks to the sky, and says in a light voice, "I'm scared."
Well, yeah, that's fine. No, so... where am I right now? Like, and in relation to the inn that we stayed in, would it be closer or easier for me to just walk there?
It's at least like a 20 to 30 minute hike outside of especially since you're in like the walled off portion of the city,
Okay.
like the wealthy district.
Did I have any plans to go back to the castle?
That's up to you. I'll tell you that you guys had what was said was after we've all had our meetings, we'll meet at that at the Rusty Mug, the inn
Yeah.
where you guys had first.
But like, I don't want to like disrespect like noble people by not heading back and checking in if they expect me to, because the carrot is still here.
This
But
is the question. This is the question.
Well, I feel like my character would know somewhat about this. Is that like a role or something?
Oh, to like know if it would like disrespect him.
Yeah. I've got some
I see.
noble knowledge.
Pull up your character sheet and look to see.
Yeah. What would that? Sorry, what would that be under? That would be.
You have polearms, area knowledge, art, tactics, writing, negotiation, intimidation. For simplicity's sake, just roll like IQ, and depending if you succeed, depending on your degree of success, it will determine how detailed my answer is. So just roll base IQ.
Yeah, I know I have it down here somewhere, but oh well.
Oh yeah, this is your first roll ever as a Gurps player.
Yeah, wait. So, yeah, how do I do that? I mean, like,
right. I can't just like say, "Oh, do this."
I can also just guess because I don't want to roll. No, I'm joking.
So,
okay, wait. It says R/3D6. Rolling for low, right?
Hey, you rolled.
Yeah.
Okay, so you rolled a 9, and so if you look at your character sheet, you have an IQ of 10.
Of course.
So because you rolled a 9, that is a 1 less than 10. So you succeeded the roll by 1. So you would say like succeeded by 1 or like.
Yeah, I remember this. I just know I have a specific skill. I'm pretty sure that, but I don't know where I put it, so it's fine.
Yeah, if you had like Sav Warfare or politics, I would have that.
Sav Warfare, high society to be exact, since there's sub.
Yeah, I had something that was like.
Anyways.
Whatever.
But this isn't just a high society behavior, like what's the word I'm trying to think? Manners isn't like a manners type of thing.
There's an advantage. There's one called cultural etiquette, cultural familiarity.
Fuck! You should have told us this before we made her.
It's an advantage, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you succeeded by 1. Okay, so. The question is, let me just make sure I understand the question. Let me pretend to be Louis DeRosa here for a second and ask. Let me make sure I understand your question by rephrasing it to you. So you're asking how like Naren might react to you not coming back to the castle.
Yeah, like do like I don't want to offend him. Do you think that I'm expected to, or
I
would I think
would.
that I'm expected to?
You succeed by 1. I would say yes. He
Yep.
would.
All right, then I'll go back. I don't want to
Yeah.
offend.
It's not necessarily like because of like the disrespect. It's more the like, why the hell did he go out and talk to one of the faction leaders and not immediately come back and report to me, but instead rejected a ride back to the castle in my fancy wagon? And
Oh yeah,
walked
that is
away.
suspicious. Yeah,
Like that,
Okay.
he would naturally be suspicious of that. So you accept the wagon ride back, and you ride back to Naren's castle and enter.
And then I get assassinated on the way in.
Yeah, so you're back in the castle. Think of what you're gonna do as I scrounge around for my water bottle that I've hidden somewhere in my room, away from myself, apparently.
I think I'm gonna like go kill the guy. I think that's a good idea.
You'll kill Naren.
Oh,
You'll
I thought you
strangle the
left.
life from his skull. I'll be right
I
back.
thought you left. Okay, now that he's gone, I think I'm gonna kill Naren.
What?
I mean, I could take him. He looks like a punk.
Yeah, Grab could.
There's a
Graham definitely
window.
could
and
handle
Oh
I'm
man, it is
pretty
raining
fast
hardcore
running.
outside. Okay, I'm back. What you gonna do, Graham? You've just read back at Naren's castle.
So I kill Naren when you were gone. I killed him.
That's fine.
All right, so yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go in, check in with Naren, or if anyone else is there. I don't think
Mhm.
that they're there at this point. I don't know how long they're.
The rest of them have left for simplicity's sake. You could make the argument that Pierre and Junior are still here, but I mean, if you,
You could just do them first and then see if we meet up or not.
we'll see. I already did them,
Oh, okay, right.
so this would be like them in the past.
Right. Okay. So
So like just
no one's there. We can just meet up at the tavern, like we said. I'm just gonna check in with Naren,
Okay.
report back.
Yeah, you find like a nearby servant or like guard or something, and
Yeah.
ask where like Naren would be found.
Yeah.
And they say like, oh, I suppose he'd likely be in his council chambers or his bed chambers.
Yeah.
He's not holding court currently. He hasn't done so since he received the letter.
So I'll go check both of those. See where he is. Knock politely. See if.
Yeah, a guard
He's-
escorts you through the
Yeah,
castle.
I figured. I'm not just walking around.
Just let you poke around and knock over random doors and go into people.
Yeah, no, that'd be pretty hype. That's
so
how
he
I
leads
kill
you
Naren.
to his council chambers, and knocks on the door, and you hear like who is it? And
Is he angry?
The guard, no, it's not like an angry. It's
Resting bitch voice.
yeah. It's
Continue.
just, that's just my resting bitch voice coming through.
Yeah,
Darren
I
sounds
know.
perfectly normal. He's just like, yeah, who is it? And the guard calls out like, Graham, of House Norser, my lord.
Yes, and then I go in and I approach.
Yeah, and so you hear Naren like, I was like, come in, let him in, and the guard like opens the door for you, and you step inside, and you see this room you see a map of Penrite with certain like markings on like portions of the city. Actually, roll your tactics skill +2.
+2.
Mm-hmm.
It says IQ +0 is what it says. 4
Mhm.
points. So is that okay?
this-
So I need to get under a
The
12.
level is what you're. Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
You're already a pro.
I'm already like literally such a
And
pro.
that is the entirety of Gurps. That right there. That's all. Everything Gurps like roll. It's just 3d6, and you need another target number and get under that.
431. Boom.
So you instantly you walk in, so you see immediately above like the like council table is a map of Penrite and several massive like sections of Penrite on the walls, and there's one of the entire city with certain sections marked in and certain markings that you realize as like defense plans or like military like contingencies of like where to send troops to like best defend the wall and like which sections are most fortified and like contingencies like in case certain gates are broken and like certain markings on the map like indicating like number of soldiers and like where they should be stationed and like type of soldier, et cetera, et cetera. And you even like notice further like on the council table is a map of Penrite sprawled out across the table with like little figurines standing in as like types of soldiers.
Now,
soldiers,
is the
like, defense.
marking are the markings mostly on their side of Penrite, like for defense?
Okay,
plans?
it's just a map of some of the maps do include West Penrite, but like they're not like it's not like defending.
They're not planning
West
an
Penrite.
attack.
It's just
Does it
East
look like?
Penrite.
That's what I'm
No.
asking.
It looks like defensive plans.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
And so yeah, you see Naren and 5 other men. Actually, yeah,
Ooh,
5
I like it.
other men.
I like my odds.
Like sat around the table as he sat at the head of the table, and you see his personal guard Florin, who you were introduced to when you first met him, as you will clearly remember.
Oh yeah,
standing
no,
behind him.
I remember that.
And yeah, the council room is just like tons of scrolls, and it really seems like they're like discussing defense of the city right now. Judging from all
Yes.
the maps.
Mm-hmm.
And so Naren looks up to you and goes, "Yes, what is it? Have you met with Lauren or Felman?"
I just wanted to, come report back about the. Sorry, what was the guy's name
Felman.
that I met with? Didn't write notes down.
Felman. Yep.
Felman, right. Report back to like with what I talked to Felman about. Be transparent. And I'm going to like actually be relatively transparent. I'm just gonna like tell him like that I'll say I am not the biggest fan of him or his plan. Obviously he's more and I explained like the intricacies of what he was talking about with like the mercantile and stuff and the everything that they're trying to work with and do. And I was like, and he is offering support, but he wants pretty high, and I'm not gonna like expose his entire plan to Naren, but I would say like he wants pretty high status and stature, and I know he wants a lot to gain from this. And I don't trust him whatsoever. I didn't like everything that he said, but it's definitely he's an option. I haven't talked with the others yet, but he's an option. I wanted to be upright with him. You might not have the same qualms with him that I do. I just wanted to bring him up. Yes, I don't know if I have much else to report on. If you don't need me, I'm going to head back to the inn that we're staying in.
All right. And what inn would that be?
Oh, shouldn't. All right. I definitely remember this because I was there when we checked in.
Do you want to try and lie to him, or do you want to be honest?
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Can someone let me know what the name of the inn is? Rusty Mug. Yes, the rusty mug, which I remember because I was there when we checked into it. Obviously.
He looks around at his other counselors. He's like, I don't think I'm. They all kind of eye each other after you say that. He looks at me and like not shakes his head no, and sort of says like, I don't recall. Like I don't know that.
It's a pretty.
I've never heard of it.
It's a pretty small tavern.
He looks at me and says like, I'm not familiar with the establishment.
It's a small tavern, nothing exciting. I'm not surprised you haven't been there.
Would you like an escort?
Sorry if you guys can hear my frogs.
You have frogs?
Yeah, they're shouting right now.
You're cool as fuck.
Thank you. I'm gonna go. Okay. Thank you, lunch meat. Okay. Sorry. What was the last thing you said, Jay?
He asked, would you like an escort?
I think I'm all right. I'm not too worried. But thank you very much.
All right.
Have a good day.
Be safe on the streets.
Will do. And then I head out.
As you leave, roll auditory perception +4.
Will do. Wait. So what? Yeah. Wait. So when you roll, when you say +4, I just forgot this. When you say +4, it's +4 to the
target.
To the target, right? Got it.
So you're rolling 4 perception +4, and that's 14.
Yes. Am I? Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you succeed by 3. So as you leave, and as like the guard slowly closes the door behind you, you hear one of his advisors talking with him, and you hear him say, anyways, now that he's gone back to what we were discussing, our scouts have reported a significant increase in the number of, and then the door closes, and then you just hear like muffled voices speaking behind the door.
Well, yeah, that means like nothing.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. Let's I'm gonna just head back to the tavern and wait there as long as nothing eventful happens. Actually wait.
Yeah, this whole session's actually just 4 hours of you getting to the inn.
Yeah, well, there is one thing I want to do. I don't need to do it right now, but there's one thing I want to do in town. I want to go to a blacksmith and get some weapons. Do we have any money at all, or no? Okay, so I will do this after we get money.
You guys have no money.
Let's fucking go.
I think
Graham could always visit like a forge and make a weapon.
Right. That's what I was talking to Jack about that. That's what I wanted to do, but I still feel like I need money to.
You don't need money. Just offer your work to the smith, and he'll let you make something.
I could. Let me. The day's still young. Let me head over and ask someone, see if I could, in my free time, use their forge and help them out, and then use their forge.
Okay.
A bit.
You, head to the section of the city that's populated with lots of blacksmiths, and are walking around looking for one that seems particularly understaffed, and find a potential candidate.
I feel like most blacksmiths are just like 1 or 2 people at most, maybe an apprentice.
Yeah. You see an older man, probably in his 50s, working at a smith alone, as he's like banging and crafting what looks like to be like some sort of helmet.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to him and ask him, hey, could I make a proposition to you? Could I ask you something?
You see he looks up at you and sort of like crosses his arms and like furrows his brow, or actually he like raises one eyebrow and looks at you very sternly, and he says,
I completely understand either way, but if you could use any help around here, do you think that I could assist you for free, and in return I am able to use the forge to make myself a weapon or two, in my free time? You see, I'm short on money right now, and I do need to get going pretty soon out of town before I could make enough to pay you. So, if this is a possibility, could we potentially work something out?
What are you asking for specifically?
Is this the guy or you?
The kind of both.
Okay. I mean, I don't know the intricacies of your work. Your process. I have relative experience. I'm decent at smithing. I could be a help around the place, working with you during work hours, and then perhaps in the mornings before you start, I could come in and work on some of my stuff for a little while. Yeah, I mean, you can decide the terms. It's up to you. I just need
You're
to.
You're not looking for pay.
No, I'm not looking for pay. I'm just trying. The only payment I need is some time and I guess a little material to build the forge. I'm not trying to make a large blade. Just halberd is not. The blade's not too large. But yes, that's all I'm looking for. I'd be ever so grateful if you would help me, and I can't make any promises that I will come back through here on the way back, but if I ever do pass through, when I do pass through Penrite next, I will be sure to stop by and make a donation. It's up to you.
Roll. I think you have exactly what I'm looking for. Negotiation. Is that supposed to say diplomacy?
I didn't write it. That was a Graham. I mean, that was a Ford.
I think that's supposed to be diplomacy. Roll. Wait. Oh. Forgot I can do reaction rolls.
I could roll riding.
Ooh. Okay, roll diplomacy plus 3.
Okay. And my diplomacy is nada. Plus
It's 10.
0. Yeah, plus 0.
Yep. So 13 or less.
I believe that's a success. What is that? 9?
Yes. Success of 4. He smiles and kind of laughs, and he coughs a little bit as he laughs. I like your gumption, kid. You know how to use a smithery?
Yes, I do. I'm surely not as advanced as anyone, who owns a smith, but I have apprenticed under a smith.
All right.
Yeah.
He sort of he limps over and puts his hand on your shoulder. It's actually convenient that, and he's gestures to start leading you around, leading you somewhere as he limps, leading you around the forge. It's convenient you happen by. I just got a large order. A mercenary company needs is ordering a group of helmets for an expedition into the woods.
Yes.
Leading
yes,
some
I'm
big
sure
caravan.
that's. I don't say this out loud, but I'm sure that's what that's for. Yes. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'll help make the equipment to fuel the coming war that we're gonna be part of. This is great. I love this.
It'll be the
Okay.
first
So-
time.
He gives you a quick tour of the forge and shows you around, and then he says I don't know what how good you are. So how about you ever made a helmet before?
I believe Jack, I have, right? I mean,
Yeah, you studied
Okay.
with so I don't know if you know, but in Graham's backstory, the reason he's a good blacksmith is because his dad didn't really know what to do with him, and so he pawned him off to some sort of squire, to a knight, to squire
Yeah.
under. And it's like this famous knight who was a really, really good, like almost legendary level, like really famous blacksmith in the north.
Yeah.
And so
I remember that. I just don't
Okay.
remember.
so yeah, you've made a helmet in short.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know like the specifics. I don't want to lie.
Yep.
Like he seems like a nice guy. I don't need
Yeah,
to
you
lie.
say yes, and I go roll acting, and you're like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a bird. Sorry, go.
Yeah. Yes, I have. I've made my fair share of helmets. What do you say? He's the guy's legendary. Would the guy know?
Sorry, legendary in the north.
Got it. I figured.
I think legendary was
figured.
too strong because he hasn't lived long, and he's still alive. I feel like.
Yeah. He's just.
Yeah.
He's renowned.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. And can we fade to black and start making out?
Yes, exactly. Perfect. That's just how I want it. So actually, we fade to black and fade back in because we still need to get you to the end.
Yeah. No, we fade back in and me at the end because I'm walking to the end.
So, roll smithing for me.
Oh, okay. Starting today. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Where?
Let me show him what I got.
Oh, armory.
Oh, nice. 7.
So that's a success of 5. So yeah, it's a success of 5. So you bang out a large number of quality steel helmets. Yeah, very quickly and very efficiently. You very clearly
Steel,
know your
damn.
way around the
All right.
forge, and he's pretty impressed. And at the end of the day, you've made more than he has. Due to his age, this guy moves.
Yeah, I mean,
pretty
he's
quickly.
an older guy.
And so the day ends, and you wipe the sweat from your brow with some sort of rag, and take a swig of water that he got you. So he limps over to you, and smiles and goes, "You did good work tonight, boy." And he like pats you on the shoulder again, and you realize that in this instant you have received more praise, like today, from this old man, than in like the entirety of squiring for that knight whose name I couldn't remember if a gun was to my head because he hasn't shown up since 34 sessions ago. So yeah, and he looks at you and goes,
Sir Walter
say you're-
Dart.
yes, exactly. Sir Walter Udart. Yes.
Udart, sorry.
You received more like acceptance and appraisal from this old man in one day than you did in your entire tenure as the squire of Sir Walter Udart. And he looks at you and smiles and says, you said you're leaving the city soon?
Yes, I would presume within the next couple weeks, if not sooner. I'm not entirely sure how soon. As soon as I'm able is the real answer. I do have a little bit of business to finish up here.
That's a damn
Or-
shame, boy. You're a real talent. You make a fine apprentice.
Ah,
The
thank you.
you're the kind of talent I'd leave this shop to
Oh,
once I'm gone.
I appreciate that a lot.
You see, he like
You know,
moves off and starts like
I-
cleaning off an anvil or something.
Yeah, I don't entirely know if I want to go back to the north at this point. I mean, as leaving, it just feels better when I'm not there. I felt, I missed it before when I left, but I don't know. Anyway, I'll definitely stop by. If I ever do come through here again, and when I'm done the job the larger job I've been working on over, project I'm working on, Penrite seems like a decent city. Maybe I'll come stay here for a while. It'll be nice to see you,
So he looks at me and says, I can't leave you or have you leave without paying you in some kind. And
No,
you see he limps over to a bag that he has like sitting on a barrel, and you see that the bag is literally chained to the barrel, and there's like a lock on the chain, and he like takes a key out of like a pocket in his pants, and unlocks the chain and takes the bag off so that no one could like steal it while he wasn't looking. And he opens up the bag and digs in, and he looks up and says, "How does He pulls out 2 silver. He says, "How does this sound for a fine day's work?"
That's so generous. I appreciate it.
And you're welcome.
I don't know if I
anytime.
don't know if I can accept it. You're already allowing me to use the forge. That's payment enough for me. I do appreciate it, though.
All right. Well, I hope you come back.
I will. I will see you soon. I will come help out more. I will see you around. I have to head back now.
Likewise. And you see, as he puts the coins back in the bag and starts like walking into like the house that's attached to his forge that he presumably lives in. You see, there's like a wooden post holding up like a shack roofing over the forge, and on the post, you've just noticed it's like right above his workstation where he spent most of the day, is this parchment framed in glass attached to the wooden post with a drawing of a middle-aged woman, like drawn in ink and like in color. Actually, it's not colored. Yeah, it's just like drawn in ink, professionally done.
That's sweet. I'm not gonna ask. It sounds a little insensitive to bring up a dead wife or something.
Oh yeah,
Dead.
Yeah. I'm not gonna ask.
Write all of this in your notes, by the way, because this is the kind of shit I will never forget or never remember.
Yeah. I gotcha.
And my notes document would look fucking. I've tried like during our RTG days. You don't know what that means, but I basically there was this campaign where we had like 3 different campaigns going on at once in the same world. I was taking notes for every single campaign to try and remember stuff by hand, but like all in the same place, like all in the same notebook, and holy fuck, I could not figure it out. Like trying to like dig through it, it would just be like one bullet point would be talking about Asher, and then the next bullet point would be talking about Luke's campaign, and then the next bullet point would be talking about Ivan, and then the next one was something with Ford, and it's like, what the fuck?
Separate documents.
Okay, anyways, let's continue. So Graham, you make your way to the inn.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like recognize the woman, right? It's not like someone famous or something like. All right, yeah. I head back to the inn.
You enter the Rusty Mug.
Also, what was the smith's name? I want to write it down.
That's a good question.
Probably like Joe, like Mama or something.
He wouldn't have a last name. It would be Duran. He asks you to just call him Jer.
Jer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you enter the Rusty Mug. Step inside. It's just as you remember it. There aren't many patrons here. It's run down. The floorboards squeak. There's like there's a couple holes in the floor. You see one man going up the stairs, and the stairs just creaking and like squealing as he steps up, as if they're alive and in pain, like bearing his weight.
Yes, just as I remember it.
Jesus Christ.
And there's a few individuals, just sitting around having a pint of ale or mead or something. Some groups of it's pretty much exclusively men, except for like the wench marching around the establishment, handing out drinks and meals. And there's a couple men sitting alone, a couple men sitting in groups, having a little hangout with alcohol, as the boys do. And you don't see anyone from the party here.
Okay, well, I will just wait around, go back to... we have rooms, right? It's like an inn or just a tavern?
Yeah, so you got to the blacksmith probably around started working around 4 and left around 8. And so you got here at around 8:30.
And no one's back yet?
Yes, no one's back yet.
Alright, somewhat concerning, but I'm not gonna go looking for anyone yet.
Well, remember that. So you do remember that Pierre and Junia's meeting started at 8.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah,
who knows how long that's going to go on?
that I should
Broken
have.
Tariq. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
That one you might want to think about. So yeah, what are you going to do as you enter the establishment?
I mean, I'm just going to wait for them. I presume, you know.
You just take us. You want to sit at the bar or at the like at a table?
I mean, I don't have any money. I'm not gonna buy. I don't have anything for drinks. So I'm just gonna sit at a table, I guess. You know.
Okay, yeah. So true. You should have taken his money.
Well, no, I don't know.
No. It was sarcastic. I love that Graham didn't take the money.
I thought about it.
So yeah, you sit at some table, and you're just sitting there patiently waiting. And occasionally the door would swing open, and you'd look over to see, you like quickly turn your head over to in excitement, waiting for your partner members to return. But it would never be them. It'd be some random man, and eventually this happens, and you turn your head and you look over, and some man in a black cloak walks in. You turn your head back, and you're startled a bit at the sight of this man sitting at the same table as you, across from you. You didn't even hear him approach, but you had seen him in the bar earlier. You saw him talking to other men in the inn. He was hanging around the bar, talking with the bartender a bit, talking to some other people, and you see he's got this like eerie smile, this like uneasy presence about him. And he like looks you dead in the eyes, and he smiles and goes, "Hello, good. Hello, my fine sir.
Hello. Who do I
Tell
have
me,
the pleasure of speaking to?
Sorry, what did you say?
Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
My name is Gerald, and I'm representing a client of mine. You interested in making some coin?
Okay. What does your client have in mind? Is your client need to remain anonymous?
No. They're they call themselves the Company of the Cat. It's a mercenary company. You see, he's like looking you up and down and like inspecting you and sort of leaning around, looking at like the size of your arms or something, just inspecting your body. And he says, "You're a rather large fellow, aren't you?
Well, yes.
You know how to." He looks up at you, looks you dead in the eyes, unblinking, and asks, "If it came down to it, do you think you could kill a man if he were trying to kill you?"
I have.
Oh.
I do not
I
I do not put myself in that situation, but yes.
Do you have you served in a mercenary company before?
No, I haven't, right? Yeah.
Well, no matter. If you're interested, I could take your name down and lead you to them and have you outfitted. They're leaving in a week on a large expedition. Actually, no, they're leaving in about 3 days on a large expedition, escorting a large trading caravan west to Cario.
To where?
Cario.
Ah, this is where we need to go, right? Is to the west, or
Yes.
okay? I'd be like,
Cario is sort of where you're going right now.
I would be interested. It's a whole caravan.
Yes, a trading caravan. They bring exotic goods from the east and the north and the south that all make their way to Penrite, and then they buy them from the markets here and bring them west and sell them. As I'm sure you've heard of the bandits in the western woods.
Yes,
not much trade
definitely.
is in making it through, so it's a
Definitely,
deadly journey, I will tell you, but there's glory in it and lots of coin to be made.
So I would be interested in this. Is this do you do you want me to meet with someone now? I'm interested.
His eyes sort of light up. He says, and he's like his mouth just like expands this huge smile. He's like, "Oh, really? You're interested?"
I am.
Then Yes, come along immediately. He like puts his hands on the table and stands up. He's come,
Right.
I'll lead you to him.
I go with him. I mean, that sounds like something that Graham would do, right? I mean, it's just like a defense kind of job, not like a killing mercenary job, you know?
As you approach to leave the inn, the door swings open and you see Roke Frasia standing like swagger, actually probably limp a little bit. I forgot that he's really fucked up. Limp into the room. But you notice that he like really looks like he's a lot more vitality in him. That he looks a lot better now. Or like
Yes.
significantly better.
So
And
he
behind
like
him is Tariq. As they
so he
enter
like
the-
swimps in, right? Like a limp swagger.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I'm like, it's good to see you guys back. I'm actually about to head to a second meeting with this fellow here. I would love to catch up with you guys when I get back, and yeah, we will discuss information from earlier today. Is there anything I need to know right now before I leave?
I mean, obviously, as a player, I know what's happening because I was right here. As Roke, I'm gonna roll body language
To what?
to the man that he is walking out with.
Like, what are you looking for?
Go-
for
okay,
body
so
language?
Roke-
I mean, like, I'm not tense. I feel like that would be pretty.
No, I'm not rolling it on you. I'm rolling it on the guy who you pointed.
Do you
because
have body language?
Yes, I have. What?
Is that our
No,
new
I'm-
insight
I'm-
check?
I'm
is
not,
just
like,
body
accusing you,
language
not-
on fucking
Yes, I have.
everyone?
Okay.
Is that
No.
what we're
So
doing now?
really,
Yes
really
and no.
quick, I'm so sorry. I was zoned out. I thought that we were still waiting to walk back from the healer place. Are we at the tavern now? I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
I am rolling body language because we, as a group, agreed. This is my thought process. Agreed to meet at the tavern. So it was a little concerning to me when I
Okay.
came back to the tavern and you said you were leaving with someone.
Roll body language with an unknown
makes sense.
modifier.
Okay. I got a 9. Wait, I gotta pull up my quick, sorry. Which is a success of 3.
He looks a little disheveled. Like you're just inspecting him. His body language looks fine. He looks
Okay.
trustworthy. But I mean he's a bit like dirty and grimy, but so are most of the citizens of
Yeah,
Finland.
yeah.
I mean even yourself a little bit. If you especially when you guys first got to the city, you probably looked worse than this man does. So he looks fine.
So to give
Especially for a patron of the Rusty Mug.
So to give a little context for Susie and to make sure I'm remembering it, the door opens, we see Graham walking out with another man, and he says, "I'm going to have another meeting with this man. I will be back later."
Yeah,
discuss.
basically
And
what you
is there
gather
anything-
is that we're going to have sex.
And asks if is there anything else. Like what did you ask at the end?
Is there anything
Is there anything I need to know right now before I head out?
I don't believe so, Graham. I think we should all wait to. I think we should wait till we're all together to discuss what we talked about.
Sounds good. I think likewise. All right. I will see you guys soon. I assume not more than a few hours. I'll be
All right.
back.
Yeah,
You
take care now.
Gerald looks up and
Rogue,
shakes
are
hands,
you
like,
gonna be
no,
awake?
of course, it'll be a quick meeting,
Okay.
2 hours at most.
All right. Sounds good.
Tariq.
All right.
Tariq is just gonna tap Roke on the shoulder and just whisper, "Will you be awake for 2 hours?"
I will. Yes, I will.
Wait. So where are we staying? Is this not where we're staying? Like.
We are staying with the Baron. We agreed to meet here because we were
We're staying.
unsure, right?
Unsure if we're
We're
still gonna stay
meeting
with the
here
bear.
in case we.
Basically,
No,
it's
no,
a
no.
place where you
Okay,
guys
so
can
we're
meet
staying
where
with
Nara
the
couldn't hear
Baron.
you.
Yeah, I
Meeting
think-
here because we don't want his bodyguards to like be there.
We
when
don't
we're
want to be
discussing
overheard
what We're gonna
while
bring
we're
back.
discussing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we probably should wait and discuss. Like, this is also going to be good information when I get
Yes.
from this guy for all of us.
Yep.
You know, I'm going to bring up the fact that there's other people who might want to join the decal if they need it. He seemed excited to get another person on it. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna go like as a representative for us. I don't want to like if it's like he's apparently he was like a black hooded figure or whatever. So like I don't know if he's trying to be on the down low about it. I don't want to spook him.
No,
but
this guy, what the fuck is his name?
Gerald.
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 Gerald wasn't wearing like a black cloak or anything.
Oh, okay.
He's just wearing
he-
like dirty peasant clothes with like long greasy brown hair. Every name starts with a J in my head.
No. So here's the thing. You said Gerald, but isn't that also what you just said that the Smith was named?
No, this guy's name is Gerald. I think the Smith's name was Gerald.
Oh, that makes sense. Those
I'm
are
not writing
different
this down.
names. Those are spelled different. That makes
Yes. Oh yeah, a list of names ranked by how good they are. So that at the end of the campaign, I'm down to the bottom, and I'm like, oh, yes, this is Belandra, the Westerling.
There's a fantasy name generator.
You could use like McGill,
Gerald and Gerald.
Hairston,
McCready.
Gershon, Wilbert. Actually, don't use Gershon. That's my.
Oh yeah, I think
Not
my
useful,
worst
but-
skill as a GM is coming up with names for NPCs that I already haven't come up with a name for.
Yeah, there's something called fantasy name generator, and there's other websites like that.
You know what you
I
do?
love fancy names.
Yeah, but if every time I have to name it,
Make me
I
so
guess I
happy.
could
Check.
pull it up as a list.
You know what you do?
writing?
This is how I made like names for other people. I put in a name that is like I want it to be similar to. So like this one was Roke. And then it gives you names with similar like that are similar to it. And then you could go like you could put let's see what happens when you put Gerald in. Mixa, Pupo, Schwan, Carmen. Carmen was on there. Heimer.
Okay, we'll
Teacher
figure it out
Fessa.
later. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Heydrich Himmler.
So
Yep.
you
This
are okay. So Roken, so Graham, you're leaving with Gerald, and Roken, Tariq, you're entering the inn.
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, Roke, it's worth considering. If Graham's gonna be gone for 2 hours, should I just do our payment to the cleric now versus tomorrow morning?
What time is it?
It
It's a
is
good
now
question. What is it?
a little past 8:30.
Tariq, I would like to return with you, and I think it's getting quite late, so it might be best to return in the morning. Maybe we could bring the rest of our party
yeah.
with us as well.
Be interesting because none of you would know what either of us are saying, but
Well, yes, but maybe we could discuss with Carmen while you visit your Westerling friend.
that's a good point. Yes. No matter what, I am gonna go there in the morning.
Yes,
so if you want to tag along. If you want
I would
to tag
also
along,
like
just
to
go if you want
return
to. Yeah,
as well.
that is we do owe her that payment.
I remembered
But
I
I'll stay
found,
with you.
while we were walking back, I felt around in my pocket and I found 1 copper coin, so I might as well return that
Oh,
and give that
Hey,
to her as well.
things are looking up. We have a copper coin and a steel mask. We're slowly getting more things back.
A copper coin a day.
Oh,
You
Pierre.
guys might be able to afford a meal in a week.
Pierre will want his mask back as well once he gets to the tavern.
I wonder where those two are.
That is a good question. Where are the?
Got this.
Yeah, you guys also remember that Pierre and Junia, their meeting is supposed to start at 8.
Really?
Yeah, it's not even like 9.
Oh, fuck's sake!
Jeez, we're gonna just be sitting there for nowhere.
We're at a tavern. I don't want to sit here in a tavern for 4 fucking hours.
You are so right, Tariq. I think we should go follow Graham.
You wait, bro. You don't even know how good I am in
Graham and
stealth.
Gerald
You
have
don't know
already
how
left
good I
the
am in
tavern.
stealth. Wait a minute. We should.
Wait.
I am rather skilled with stealth, I'll have you know, Roke. Roke,
so-
which direction was he going? Maybe we could follow him.
I don't know if we actually could at this point. I'm sure he's too far gone.
Ah, fuck. What are we gonna do for 4 hours?
Roll IQ.
Okay, is there anything you guys want to do?
I mean, I'm kind of curious if we could follow Graham because you said it, but
You guys can try
could we-
anything.
Okay, let's try following Graham.
Yeah, let's try. Here, wait. I have a survival skill that might go to tracking or some shit.
No, this it would be like shadowing or.
Wait, do I have? No, we talked
Like
about
street-
No, wait.
Streetwise.
I'm down to do that. So shadowing is what stealth minus something.
Do we really want to spend this much time figuring out how we're gonna stalk someone casually?
No, I've done shadowing before. I just don't remember what
stealth -4.
So that's a flat 50-50 chance for me.
And that's for
I don't know about
you.
you, Rogue.
Rogue, no.
Well, okay, but if Tariq is shadowing, I could just follow Tariq.
That's true.
Shadowing
Wait,
is
I'm
the option of
following-
not being
Wait,
noticed.
Also,
if
there's not
I'm
really a...
following
Well, actually,
Graham,
also, there's not really a crowd. It'd be more stealth.
then I have more than a 50 chance. Then I have a good chance. Because hear me out. If I'm from a distance,
You could
and then
definitely
Rogue
do it.
is following me from a distance,
Alright,
then does
you know-
Rogue really have to roll?
You know what? Tariq, as much as I'd like to follow Graham, I'm still really hungry after eating all that bread. I think maybe we should
How are
return.
you
And
still hungry?
I think we should maybe return to the Naren's castle and grab some food while we wait. Take a quick walk.
Okay.
Maybe
So
I
you're
can.
not going to try and follow Graham.
I don't
Remember,
know.
it is dark.
It
The
is
sun
okay.
the sun has set.
Like, we
Okay.
could do it. This is like when we're in the zoo and you need to give, like,
How about
something
this,
to the animals
Tariq?
to do. Yeah?
I do love a little fun. How about we follow him, and if we can't find him, then we head back for some food.
I think that sounds like a wonderful plan. I haven't had a chance to sneak around in a while, and I really like doing it.
Alright.
Look, Rogue, I'm not that good at a lot of things that our party is, but I can do that one pretty well.
So you both leave the rusty mug. Both of you roll perception +2.
+2.
Yes.
Success by 0.
Okay.
Wait.
Tariq, you look down. I mean, I guess I can look to see if he rolls a critical failure.
Woo!
Actually, you succeeded very well.
Success.
You guys
Wow.
leave,
Yeah. Success by 2.
and Roke, you look down the road and immediately see Graham's figure walking next to a short figure. Looks like Graham and Gerald. And you immediately spot him and point him out to Tariq. And they're walking down the road. There are some other people on the street, but this isn't a particularly populated city or a portion of the city at night.
Mhm.
And yeah, both of you. So you would like to follow him?
Yes.
Yes.
Roll, because of the darkness. I'll give you a +4 stealth plus. And the distance a +6.
How do I roll stealth?
Success, but
So
wait, I have
the
to do some
default
serious math
is
right now.
DX -5. So, Roke, it'll be
Yeah.
DX +1 for you.
Success by 14.
Oh, I messed up my command. Success by 14? Also,
With
I
the
success
added
by 0.
6. With the added 6.
Success by 14.
Success by 14.
With
Oh,
the
shit.
added
You've
With the
never
added 6.
you've seen shadows louder than Tariq.
And then there's
As
me
you
who's
begin
kind
to
of just
follow
walking.
Graham. You guys begin to follow Graham down down the streets, and he's you can hear him whenever they like turn around. Tariq instinctively will like grab you, Roke, and like pull you behind a barrel or like crates that you guys like squat down and hide behind, and like you'll like jump down alleyways to hide, and you're like slowly shadowing a good like 30 yards.
Just having a little bit of fun.
30-ish yards behind.
Yeah, we're literally just
behind
doing this to fuck around, which is what's so funny.
Can't wait for Junie and Pierre to get back to the tavern and to the inn and be like, "Where is everyone?"
Well, no. If their thing is starting at 8, we'll probably be back before they are.
So you are walking down the streets of Penrite at night with this man, Gerald. He says, "Huh."
And then we have sex.
Yeah. So you guys are walking down, and so he turns to you and goes, "What's your name, by the way? I've given you mine. I've given you mine. What's yours?"
Sorry, what'd you say? I get distracted.
He turns up to you and says, "What's your name, by the way? I've given you mine. What's yours?"
Oh, I'm Grand Norser.
Norser.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. From the
You
north.
mean-
Yes.
He's taken aback by this. Like he stops for a second, like fully starts walking. He looks and he goes, "You mean, right? Okay." He just continues walking. He goes,
Is
"So
that
you're
is that a surprising thing? Just because I'm from far away, or
oh
would that
no?
be-
So the Norsers are probably the third most powerful family in the world,
Oh, right. Should I have
and are in
not-
charge of the entirety of the North, and are essentially on the level of kings."
Yeah, but I'm like the baby of the family. All right, I'm just gonna say that. I'm like, I'm the runt of the litter, the baby of the family. I'm not that important. Don't freak out. No need to be
Right.
formal.
So if you were to happen to perish on this mission, your family would not hunt me down for
Oh,
recruiting.
I don't even know if they'd notice. Yeah.
Right.
Don't be too worried.
So, you're actually a noble. Like you're.
Well, I'm a bastard, right? Right, Jack?
What's? Yes. Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'm a bastard, so
I see.
half a noble at best.
And what is a bastard of the North doing in the rusty mud?
Well, I'm adventuring. There's lots to see around the world. I'm trying to. Well, there was no real point staying up north, in my opinion. Family didn't have much use for me, nor I for them. I'm adventuring. Nervous about the geopolitical state of the country, but yeah, things have been tense everywhere. Everywhere I've gone. I was actually heading west. Next was the plan. I wanted to visit it, at least briefly. So I'm glad that you approached me.
Well, this mission is perfect. I'm glad I approached you too. I'm sure the men will be
Quite convenient.
I'm sure the men will there'll be an improved morale knowing that Norser is in the band with us.
If you don't think it'll weird them out, I don't like making too big a deal about it, you know. But yeah, as long as you think they'll be all right with it.
I imagine the company would pay you more to have you on, to have your name attached to them.
Oh, that's nice. But yeah, how about you? What's your story? What are you doing? You just do some protection work, mercenary work?
Well, I've been involved with the company for many years now. I was a bastard myself, not a noble one, of course. Born of a soldier in the company. He died before I could even really know him. I can't picture his face, but so I've been with them since I was a child. I used to be more of a fighter. I was an archer, but then I moved towards recruiting, trying to. And whenever we stop in big cities or towns, going to inns and taverns and ale houses and the town square and markets and common areas and recruiting people to join our expeditions and to join the company.
Nice. Is it good? It's good work, I presume.
Yes, recruiting especially. Fighting, well.
Yes, they're evil.
There are days I miss it. It's quite fulfilling. I mean, most missions, nothing really happens. Especially now, there's not many wars to be to hire mercenaries in. But it's the arrival of bandits in the Western Woods. They've definitely done wonders for men of our trade. I think we can say.
Yes. Are there how often do you think there's encounters in the woods these days with the
well,
like if it's like a guarded caravan? I'm sure unguarded it's probably guaranteed to get you robbed.
Yes. Guarded, well, with the entire company of the cat, potentially none. The worrying part is any bandits that would be willing to would be a large band, large enough to think that they could take us on, or perhaps a targeted strike to strike at one caravan, take out a couple guards, swing in before the whole caravan and the whole company can react. And the difficulty is that we're stretched thin. But
yes, I see.
Yeah, I haven't been there in since our last expedition, which was over a year ago. But we went through just fine last time, so I wouldn't worry about it. Besides, I've heard things are getting better. I heard that the Dynamite Brotherhood received some sort of fatal blow. I believe I heard that their leader was reported dead.
Oh, do we know who by in infighting? Rival group? What do you think?
No idea. I just heard that their leader was killed. Perhaps it was, maybe bandits fought each other. I'm not really sure. By the way, out of character, pretty sure you killed him.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna say that.
I think it was you.
What do you know? Do you know the name of the guy? Did I know the name of the guy?
Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe but I don't know. But
I'm gonna
when you guys were
say
sailing
say
down,
the name of the guy. Be like, oh, that guy.
I'm not sure his name. I just heard that they I don't know much about them. Nobody really does. They've been
Yeah,
reports that
actually,
the Brotherhood is broken up and that their leader was dead.
I had
Maybe it
I
was,
had
coup.
run in with him actually. Dangerous fellow. Although that is the last time that he did try to rob anyone. I am the reason he's dead.
So he's been leading you farther from like towards the outskirts of the city. You guys arrive to like as you guys are walking, he stops and he slows down. He doesn't stop. He slows down and points and he goes, just around the corner here we will is where the captains are staying. You can meet with them. The men are staying at other inns and various establishments, but this is where the captains of the company are staying.
Very nice.
And you, you notice there's nobody around, and he's pointing to some sort of like alley between two buildings.
Okay.
And he quickens his pace again as he approaches it.
I was like, why so secretive? Is this why an alley? Like what? Or I basically am asking that.
It leads to he looks at you. It's a fancy tavern connected to a brothel, and some of the captains don't want it known.
All right. Does that sound like a believable story? I don't know. Like, there's no like.
You can attempt
like judging.
You could attempt a contest between your detect lies skill, which I don't think you have.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not do that. All right, I'm just gonna follow him.
I mean, you can give it a shot. There's no penalty to.
Huh?
There's no penalty to not getting it. I mean, I guess if you fail, so basically with detect lies, if you succeed, I will tell you if you think he's lying or not, and if you fail, I will tell you that he's not lying. So you don't really know if you succeeded or not when you roll detect lies.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I guess there could be some harm, but
I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, the only way in which you know that your detect lies skill succeeded is if I tell you that you've detected a lie. But yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, he's approaching the corner.
You keep giving me the play-by-play and making me nervous, but I'm just gonna keep going.
Maybe I'm trying to get you away from the quest. Trying to make you bail, and you hear like of the legendary, like do you die? Okay, so you guys, he leads you into the alley, or like around the corner, and you see it is just like this dark alley, with no one there. So he leads you around the corner, and you see he's like leading you into what looks to be some like a pretty like cramped alley, and there's like barrels and crates strewn about, and there's like one barrel that's like tipped over. It's already open with like its like lid sprawled out into like the dirt below, like the dirt path. And you see like a rat scurry out of the barrel, like across the alley. And you don't see anybody here, but you do see a door at the end of the alley, like in a building. It's two buildings.
All right.
And you see lights on in the building.
All right, I can
like
see
through the windows. And so he leads you in and turns you back and goes, "Do be careful when meeting the captains. Some of them are a bit touchy, so don't maybe open by mentioning that you're noble, but just be cordial. They some of them are very particular about and."
Isn't it pronounced? Wait. This is out of character. Isn't it cordial? Isn't that how you say it? Not cordial.
Probably. You're probably right.
Okay. Anyway, my bad.
You suddenly feel a sharp pain in your like right hip. Just a sudden surge of stinging pain like shoot through your leg, like down your leg and up into your torso.
Okay. Nice.
And turn over and see you get a jolt of adrenaline and turn over and see a man has just sprung out from behind a crate and inserted a long, dirty dagger all the way to the hilt into your thigh region, like your hip region. Roll will to. Would you like to scream?
Might as well. I don't think it's a bad thing. Yeah, I'll shout out in pain.
Yeah, so you shout out in pain. As you hear Gerald call out like, "Don't kill him, he's noble." And you hear like several other footsteps behind you. And you see that some other men have like sprung out now, and some men have come out from like behind the alleyway, and you see in total.
I don't know why I went through with this. I knew it was bad.
In total, there are Gerald and then 4 other men, including the one with and they're all armed. One other is armed with a dagger. One is armed with like some sort of like hammer, and you see Gerald has pulled out a dagger now. And one is armed with like a wooden club, and one is just like holding a rock.
Oh. Okay. You said he looked disheveled, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Do I get to judge that these are like, like...
You are likely being robbed.
Well, yeah, I got that much. It's just...
They are peasants. They are.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna ask if they were like, are they like peasant or like homeless type? What are you feeling?
Yeah, poor, downtrodden, the bottom of the rung in Penrite.
Yeah.
And so Gerald points his dagger to you and like approaches a little bit.
I don't have like shit.
And he says,
on me,
like,
do I?
"Come on, Norser, empty your pockets."
This was a funny encounter to have.
Empty your pockets. We might leave you.
Yeah,
we might let
$0.
So because it was a leg, it's 5 damage. Oh wait, no, right. Your max health is a lot. It's 6 damage.
Wait, because your max damage is more. It does more damage.
So basically, when you attack a limb in Gurps, it can only do up to half of the target's max HP.
Got it. Where is my HP? There it is. All right. Sounds good. Yeah.
And your like right leg, essentially, is crippled. It was a really nasty stab. He like got the entire thing in there.
Yeah.
Like rammed. Like
I'm gonna like as reaction, could I like try to like grab and try to like hold it in like before like so he doesn't like pull it out? Or is
he
that
has not pulled it out. He's kind of recoiled now and like
so it's just in my leg. Okay.
Actually, yeah, you can reach out and grab his hands and like keep it in. Yeah, I'll let you just do that for free without a roll.
And like I don't need to hold on. Actually, yeah, I'll hold on to his wrist if I can do that. Like, not that I'm doing it much.
He's pointing his dagger at you and said, "Empty your pockets, Norser. Give us everything you have, and we might let you live."
Who's this? Gerald.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna laugh to myself a little bit. You picked the wrong day, and I do. I like literally like turn out my pockets. If I have a bag on me, I empty it. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see if there's anything I want to try to hide, but I'm pretty sure I have like literally nothing on me. And I was saying, I told you I had a run-in with the Brotherhood, didn't I? and I think I have.
That's good.
What? Yeah.
That's a good line.
I mean, like, I like.
You have a necklace that you carry with you.
Running with the Brotherhood, and I'm fucking just stabbed. I'm not like. Yeah. Wait. I'm looking. I don't even know where my inventory is. This is a good character sheet.
It's below skills.
Yeah. I have. Okay. I have a royal symbol. Is it like a nice necklace? Because I might want to steal it. Yeah. I'll be like, here you are. I'm like, here you are. This is the only thing I have of value, and they can like check my bag and my pockets or whatever.
Okay.
Be like, it was the wrong day. I do apologize. I wish I could be more help to you.
All right, I'll be
and
right
I say
back.
that genuinely, even though I'm like just stabbed, because I do feel bad for them. It was like a jackpot, and then
he was like, "You're noble. Let's go." All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go handle Rogue and Tariq.
Sounds good.
Roke and Tariq, so
Hello.
you're following Graham and his new friend, his new buddy Gerald, down the like winding streets of Penrite, and he's leading him more and
Success
more
by
towards
14.
more and more towards the outskirts.
Mhm.
You notice like it's it's getting later in the night, and it's getting pretty sparsely populated. More and more people are leaving the streets, and you guys are leaving the like where all the inns and ale houses and taverns are and everything, where all the parties are happening, more to a residential area, and you're following a good 30 yards minimum behind him, and you see his friend lead Graham down some sort of alleyway. Yeah, you see him lead Graham some like quickly. They both like turn down like an alleyway between two like residential buildings. There's
Okay,
nobody around.
I'm gonna leave it to Roke if he wants to follow, but with my 14 success on stealth, could I quietly like hop up onto like the roof that the alleyway goes across, look down?
Why are you leaving it to me?
No, I said I said leave it to you if you want to follow, but like talking to Jack, could I like with that level
talk to Roke in character.
Okay.
And then and we can figure out from there.
I kind of want to get a bird's eye view on this, unless if they're going through a door in that alley. So first I'll peek around and see, are they going somewhere in the alley or just meeting in the alley?
They just turned around the corner and went down the alley, right?
Yeah, so I'm peeking. With incredible stealth, I'm peeking into the alleyway.
I think you should, peek around the corner.
I peek around the corner, Jack.
And I want to run right into him.
You guys are stealthing over towards the alleyway, and you hear a loud, masculine shout of sudden, like what sounds like agony or pain.
Do I see where it's from?
This is before you get to the alley.
Okay, does it come from the direction of the alley?
Yes, it comes from the alleyway. It echoes out of the alley.
So I'm gonna peek around the corner.
So, how quickly are you gonna move to get there now? Because you're like halfway there. You're still like 15 yards away.
I don't know. I got a limp.
Maybe, like,
I'm gonna leave Roke and just like do a run over and sprint to a stop before the
quickly
peek over.
Stay low and like sprint over with like your legs squatted down. Leave Roke limping behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly like shuffle over.
Actually, as you guys
I don't think Roke's gonna hate me for that.
You hear the shout of pain, and you see two men come out from behind. There's like a crate on the ground.
Oh, I ducked behind the other side of the crate.
You see two men were lying behind the crate, and they quickly stand up and run up to the entrance of the alleyway and stand in the entrance of the alleyway. There's actually three of them, and like one is armed with a dagger. They're all holding weapons. One's armed with a dagger. One's armed with like a wooden club, and one's armed. Oh fuck! Hi, Junia. And one's armed with a club. And one's armed with a rock.
Okay, dagger, club, rock. Got it.
We and Ivan were talking about the adrenaline roll earlier. Anyway, continue. There are three men.
What are you guys going to do? You're now like
okay, so
wait. What's like they're getting up and looking?
Yeah, are they facing out of the alleyway?
They're looking. They're immediately just running towards the alleyway and facing.
Are they? Do they look like they're like protecting it from people going into it?
They look like they're stopping, like they are guarding the alleyway from letting people out.
So like my priority. So Jack, my priority is still just to see what's happening in the alleyway.
But they're standing at the entrance of the alleyway, so it would be really. You have to roll.
There's no way for me to see
how far away
from behind them.
So you have to roll stealth again.
No, I don't want to be stealthy anymore. How many are there?
No, but Tariq can. You guys don't have to both do it.
Okay, I'm trying to ask you, Jack. I'm trying to ask you something. How far away is Tariq in the line of sight of them?
Tariq's within like 5 to 10 yards of them. You're like 15 to 20.
Okay.
I have idea though.
And Tariq was going to roll stealth to see if they notice him.
Well, wait. My thought is, if I can't get a peek from them here, could I get on top of the building and look down?
That will very unlikely.
Just like, because you said there were crates around, so is there any way I could just kind of go crate, windowsill, roof?
These are like, you know what? Yes,
Can I
it's-
parkour?
it's-
Can I...
it's-
Hell yeah! I love you, Jack.
possible. You have a climbing skill?
Oh, I have.
It won't be necessarily easy.
All right.
I
would
do
like to
have
walk
the
over to him.
camouflage skill. I have farming, Jack. Can I use that?
You're looking for like a way to like try and get on top of the building. Maybe you can like get a better view of what's going on. Maybe like be able to ambush them.
Well,
from
I'm
above.
thinking if. Okay,
and
my
you
question
hear
is:
Roke,
there's no way I can peek around these people like at all.
you see
I
Roke
can't just like.
casually walking behind you, towards them, limping a little bit. There's like a slight limp in your leg, but you're pretty much fine.
I mean, like,
Okay, I'm gonna just.
my
simply
arms are
put
crippled.
my
I don't know
hand
what's wrong with my leg, but I guess I am a little injured. Yeah.
You're injured. You're generally injured. That's how I describe injury.
Yeah, just like
I'm
I'm
just gonna
having
sadly-
trouble walking.
I'm just gonna silently put my hand out to Roke in like a flat palm like stop, and just try. I just want to try and peek into this alley. Is there no way these? Is there no way to get around these three people? Can
Yeah,
I not
you
just
could.
like kind of be behind these three
I'm
people
gonna-
and look
Yeah,
in?
you absolutely could.
Uh,
You can like walk to the other
Okay,
side of the
so
street. It is also really dark, though,
Okay.
so it'll be hard to see past their bodies in to get a good view.
My 14 stealth doesn't get me. I can't.
Well, what I was saying earlier is you have to roll stealth again against them.
But it's still dark, right?
Yes.
So hear me out,
hold on.
Roke. Are you okay
I'm
with
still
me
walking.
doing a look before you
Yes,
come
Rogue
in?
is still walking.
I'm still walking. I'm ignoring Jerry.
Rogue, you wake up. Would you like to like say something or?
Yes, I would.
Alright.
I'm gonna start. Can I roll
As you
acting
woke
really
up,
quick?
you hear,
Hold on, hold on.
empty your pockets, Norser. Give us
No,
everything
can
you
I-
have, and we might let you live.
Can I like
Fight,
roll?
fight.
Can I roll acting really quick?
To you haven't done anything.
Can I
so
just-
What are you gonna do?
I want to. That's the thing, is that it's part of my role playing, and if I don't roll a good acting, I don't want to role play it.
Well, so what I do is I have you say what you're gonna say first, and then you
Okay.
roll. Because otherwise, yeah.
I'm gonna start exaggerating my limp a little bit more.
Okay. You're acting to fake the limp. See, that's different. Okay.
That's why I wanted that. Yeah.
Do you want to fake the limp? Roll acting +4. That's easy.
Ooh.
Just sitting behind this crate, like, bro.
+4.
Yes.
Okay, success of 3.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm exaggerating my limp as I walk towards him, and I like. Can I like add a little bit to it? That's not really that hard to act.
Yeah,
Like
you can.
heavy
yeah.
breathing. Okay, I like heavy breathing. I was like, whew. Took me a little bit to get over here, fellas.
Tariq is,
All
Tariq
three
is
men
like
suddenly-
just hiding behind this crate, so confused.
Graham, you hear heavy breathing and wheezing, and you hear a familiar voice. It sounds like Roke. Say, what did you say?
Whew. Took me a little bit to get over here, boys, with this leg.
Sorry, wait. So I hear this while I'm being fucking
Yes.
mugged, and Rogue says, "What now?"
Whew. Took me a little bit to get over here, boys. This is leg of mine.
Oh, yeah. My legs-
wait. Jack, did you explain the rest of it? Like who I'm approaching?
Yes, the 3 men at the entrance of the alley.
Yeah. I'm not approaching the person who's mugging you.
You're not approaching.
So
I'm on the.
He's approaching
You're
the
in
3
the
men
alley.
at the alley. There's no way for you to approach the person that's mugging you.
I'm approaching
all
the
mugging.
end of the alleyway, like the entrance to it, and you talking to the 3 guys there.
I'm just
You're
gonna
in
shout.
the
I'm just
alleyway.
gonna shout. I'll be like, "Yeah, run!" There's too many of them. Just run.
Am I allowed to keep talking, Jack?
You can. I'm just suggesting that your character run because there's more inside of the
So-
area, and I don't have a weapon.
So Roke,
The 3 men pop around and turn to you.
To me?
And yeah, they're just like utterly shocked. They turn around and what was your success roll?
by 3.
Do you have any reaction modifiers?
By what do you mean? Like, give an example.
Like charisma, for example.
Yeah.
+3 on all reaction rolls.
All right.
Beautiful. So they turn to you and one of them goes like, "What? Who are you?"
Yeah.
That's the one holding the dagger. He says it.
Hold on, one sec. Just old Gratian, but Gershon from down by the bar. I've been looking for my wife. I thought I heard her scream over here. She likes to yell quite a bit.
Shut up.
Oh wait, sorry. I was responding to Susie in chat. What'd you say? Sorry.
I said, just old Gershon from down by the bar. Been looking for my wife. I heard her scream down here, but she likes to make a ruckus. Wonder if it was her.
Your wife's not down here, sir.
That sucks.
And
Need to
the one
hit
holding
her
the
for a
rock,
little bit.
he yells down, "Is like, leave if you know what's good for you, old man."
Good for me, old man. I'm not old. Are you looking at me? I'm just looking for my wife. You sure you haven't seen her? I might even toss a few coins your way if you were able to give me a little direction, you know?
Advertising that you have money to the bandits.
Your 1 copper piece.
You're gonna lose so much, just like me. I mean, I did have a necklace on me. But
Wait, so what did you say to them, Ben?
I said, are you sure? I've been willing to throw a couple coins your way if you'd be willing to give me at least a little direction.
They sort of look at each other and look at you and go like, how much coin you got?
Oh, at least 30. I've
30
been
coin.
gambling it down over by the claw this
30
past
what?
few nights.
Bronze? Copper?
You're gonna get stabbed. How
30
drunk are you?
30 bags of bronze, my friends. And talking coins individually.
30 bags of coins. Do you have like a bag or anything, or you just walk?
No, I have nothing. Been carrying them down. They're all tied to the inside of my jacket here. Makes me less vulnerable to being mugged, you know?
How drunk is Rogue?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Roke is a very talking character. I have a plan with this, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, I know.
You said you have 30 bags of bronze.
Yeah, 30 bags of bronze. So I didn't even set my gun.
They all look at each other, and the one with the dagger sort of steps forward and points his dagger to you and says, "Let's see this bronze."
Alrighty. Can I fast draw?
Yes. Oh, do you have a weapon?
Yes, I still have Fjall Raven.
Oh right. Oh shit. You're about to fucking fucking obliterate them.
Wait, what do you have?
I have my rapier.
He has a
still,
rapier.
and I'm a weapons master with it.
Okay, this is
So fast draw. Can I do that?
Yes.
I don't even. You know what? Actually, I do. Have a weapon.
Success by 4.
Okay, you draw your rapier, and I
Yep.
imagine engage in combat with them.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Can I
This is
say a little
awesome.
bit of it while I'm drawing it?
Let me know when. So wait, there's like turns, right? Let me know when I when I
Yeah.
get to
Yeah.
I can't remember how I
Alright,
decide who goes
we've
first.
done combat, boys. Let's enter. All right, who has?
I've been,
Rogue,
like-
I imagine you have the highest basic speed.
My
right, that's
basic speed is 5.5.
Yeah, and
Let
what's
me
yours?
check
Tariq?
mine. 5.25.
Well, Tariq's actually Tariq's climbing onto the roof. Can Tariq
Okay, so
even
turn
enter
order will
combat?
be-
I've been
Tariq?
talking with Jack. Tariq hasn't done anything yet because I'm
Yeah.
trying to weigh out my options with Jack. So Tariq's been in a point of stasis while you guys have been talking.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Mine's 3 basic
Okay,
speed.
so
Because I've been-
turn order will be Roke, Tariq, Graham. Roke,
I'm
you've
3.
drawn your rapier. What are you gonna
I'm
do?
trying to figure out what Tariq was doing while you guys were talking, but Jack is. I don't think there's a scenario where I can do much other than just wait for combat to start
Okay.
from
Yeah,
what
I
Jack's
was-
presenting.
I was pretty ready. Like as he was talking to them, I was
Combat
like,
has
"Oh
begun.
God, this is gonna go
Combat
down."
has begun. Yes. I need to evaluate something. Not like evaluate as a move.
Wait,
I am
does Tariq
crippled.
have a weapon at least.
You'll
I
see,
have-
you'll see. Just let it happen.
Okay.
I am crippled. I am tired because I have insomnia, so I've been losing FP for the past 2 hours. So I have 1 less FP. So I'm at 9 right now, right?
Sure.
9, 8. Let's say 8, because I've been walking around all day. And my arms are crippled, so I have. What does that do? Does that
Your
give
arms
a-
are crippled.
Yes. Wait, but I just had healing, so I don't feel the pain. Am I numb to it?
You know what?
Yes.
Yes.
But temporarily.
Let's not die.
The pain is significantly lessened. You can use your arms regularly for this combat.
Okay. I don't know. Okay. Just to clarify, there was a guy with a rock, a guy with a dagger, and what does the other guy have?
Okay, yeah. So there is.
Do I have to take a turn to evaluate for that? Should I?
No. So there's
Okay.
the named guy whose name was it? Jard? Fucking
Yeah, Jared.
Gerard. He's armed with a dagger inside the alleyway. Then there's another man. We'll call him number 2. He's also armed with a dagger. He's the biggest of them. He's slightly bigger than the rest. Then there's 3.
Mm-hmm.
He's also armed with a dagger.
Okay. And then there's more in the alleyway that I don't know of.
No. So, fucking, I'll never remember. Jordan, whatever his name is in.
But I can only see the 3 because I'm standing in front of him. I guess.
Yeah, you can see them behind him.
Okay.
3, 4, and 5 are in front of you.
Okay.
One of them has
will-
a wooden club, and one has a rock.
Okay. I will attack the one. Am I in range of all of them? All 3 that are like in front of me?
I'm trying to figure out how to loop with
Yep.
Nero. Alright, let me use the spot then.
Oh, Asher just reminded me of something. No other damage type.
Yeah, so what were you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Ben?
I'm going to attack the guy with the wooden club.
With the club? Okay.
With the club.
What are you gonna do to him?
Impale him.
With where are you aiming?
Vital.
Okay. So roll rapier is -3.
Ooh. -3? Hold on. Failure of 1.
Failure of 1? Okay, you still hit the torso actually.
Okay.
Let's see if he dodges though. He does not dodge. Roll damage.
It's just D1, right?
What
1D.
So what's your thrust? 1D -1? Yes. Roll
wait,
1d6.
wait. Thrust is...
Roll 1d6.
Okay, yeah. And then I get +2 damage. I got 1, but I have the +2 damage for basic thrust.
You do 1 damage, so you do 2 damage total.
What?
With impaling to the guy with the
Oh.
club.
Okay.
And he has shock. Okay. Tariq, it's your turn.
I'm still trying to understand this thing with you. Really
So
quick.
move and attack is a maneuver you can
I'm just going
take
to tell my parents something really quick.
where you can move up to your full basic move and still attack. But I believe you're at like minus. I don't know. Asher, you can correct me. I mean, I can go find. You just sent the docs. So I'll go use that. What's
Well, I
the
don't see
negative
move and
modifier?
attack.
He wants you.
In the doc, it's called charge attack. It's so you can move your full move, and then you can attack, but it's -4 to hit, and the max your skill could be is 9,
Well,
and you can evaluate as long as you're within that range.
okay. Let me look at my skill really quick and see how stupid this is. Okay, 50-50 plus evaluate. So
I'll be really generous and say that you were evaluating while Roke was talking with them and distracting them, so you have +3 right now.
if you're
But
okay
move and
with
attack
that, I don't
limits
want
it
you
to
to feel
+9.
like you have to give me things.
Move and attack limits it to 9 regardless.
Oh shit!
It's a max of 9.
So evaluate doesn't even matter then.
If you do move and attack, yes. But
But that's the only way evaluate matters is because that's the only way I range.
if you move, Asher, would Tariq lose his evaluation?
You have to be in range. Yeah, I couldn't have made it.
No, but if he
'Cause-
just moves, like if he moves like 3 yards, like 4 yards closer. for
No, to
example.
even make the evaluation, I have to be in range. So
You are in range. You are in range.
Actually, wait. Or if we really wanted, I could do a tackle, but that is its own thing.
Pick something. These are very weak enemies. I will tell you that. So you don't have to think too hard about it.
Oh yeah. By the way, do I need to roll for going berserk if I take damage?
You did take a. Actually, yes, you do.
What's the roll for that, by the way?
I believe it's 12 or less.
12 or less. All right.
That's what's called the self-control roll. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I guess
Damn.
for the
shame.
sake of this, if I have movement and evaluation, then I'll just step into combat and get close to the nearest undamaged guy.
Okay. So you are taking a step.
Okay, so I'm trying to like use this evaluation to the best of my abilities, so I think the move is spring out from this crate and just as close as I can to the nearest damaged person.
Okay,
and
so
prep
you
to
move
attack them
4
next turn.
yards up to them, and you still have your evaluation because you just moved.
Yeah. Okay. So on my next turn, I'll have.
Yeah, on your next turn you can have +3 to attack.
Okay.
We can look further into that rule, but for now that's how we'll rule it.
No, totally.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. That took me a minute.
It's your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay. So, I was not, I'm not gonna say I was evaluating during that, but I was getting ready and bracing myself to, do this, if this is possible. I'd like to make, a will save to, resist the pain of tearing the dagger out of my leg and going to stab Geralt in the back, because he's
So
right
you
near me.
could
Hell yeah.
You could absolutely roll a contest of strength with the guy who has the dagger. in
I
your
thought I
bag.
grabbed his hand away from him.
You're sort of like holding his hands.
The entire time as they're talking to me,
Yeah.
he's holding the dagger in me. I thought I grabbed his like wrist and held him away. I mean, either way, it's fine. I can do
It's
a
sort
contest
of-
strength.
To simplify, basically, it was like you're grabbing his hands, not letting him like. Basically, like he's not letting go of the dagger, but you're holding his hands to make sure he doesn't rip it out. Like you're just like holding his wrist, like trying to talk with them.
Don't twist it.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna try to twist it. It's
But
just
you can roll a contest of strength.
No,
with him
I was
to get
sorry.
the dagger.
Never mind.
okay. I was just yeah. All right, I will do contest of strength. What's that? Just straight strength.
Yep, just roll strength, and he's gonna roll. So Gurps has this feature called contests, where two people can roll where you're both rolling strength, for example, and then you compare the measures of success or failure, and
Mhm.
whichever one had did better will succeed. Will win the contest. So you got 10.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have a 13
Oh, I
in
didn't know.
strength.
So you got a success of 3.
Yeah.
He had a success of 0, so you win.
Let's fucking go. All right.
So
do I need
Grant,
to?
you rip
Do I need
the
to
dagger.
resist? Do I need to resist to the
Oh,
pain?
it's fine.
Because I have high pain threshold.
Yeah, you have
so
high
I
pain.
can do
Yeah,
it.
you're good.
Yeah, but it'd be fun to roll with the +3. Anyway,
It would be yeah, you don't have to ignore the pain here.
Okay, I'm back.
You have high pain.
I'm gonna
threshold,
stab the guy in the back.
on your next turn.
I am
turn?
back. Yeah.
Yours combat
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah.
moves a little slow. So yeah, Graham, you grab the dagger and rip it out of your thigh and rip it straight out of his hands. And he doesn't even have a chance. And you
One
leave
quick
him
motion, just-
you leave him like sprawled on his back on the ground after ripping it out of his hands.
I'm gonna like probably like the way I pulled it out, probably like cut his hand too, just ripping it straight out. Get fucked, bro. Now you're gonna have
Your
infections too.
I'm never gonna remember this guy's name. Gerald is going to evaluate Graham. Number
I thought he was
2.
turning towards the other. All right.
Number 2 is going to move to kneeling position from lying down. Number 3 is going to all-out attack Roke.
Yep.
He's going to all-out attack with +4 to accuracy Roke's torso.
Yep.
Success of 7.
Holy shit. I still have my armor. I never lost it.
You have your armor. You can also. You didn't do an all-out attack, and
Yeah.
oh god, I really got to touch up on my fucking Gurps combat rules. Is he allowed to parry with his rapier, Asher? Since he attacked with it.
Parry is 0F.
Yeah, rapier is a balanced weapon.
Do I double check?
Yeah, no, it's fine. You can parry or you can dodge.
I thought it was.
Our rule set already nerfed rapier, so yeah, you can parry or dodge.
What's my success on parry? Like, what do I have to roll for parry? Dexterity?
No, so it's your skill level plus. What is it? It's your like level divided by 2 plus 3. So 11.
Okay. And my dodge is 8.
Yes.
So
there's
I'd
a
have
correct choice here.
So it's parry because I have a higher chance of doing parry, right? Or
Yes. Yes.
okay, I just want to make sure. I'm not really Gurps combat man. I got 11 success by 0 for parry.
All right. So he lunges forward to sink his dagger into your chest, and you turn over with your rapier after lightly stabbing the guy with a club. Turn over and swat his dagger away, and he kind of like steps a little past you.
Okay.
Just expertly, swiftly, skillfully swat his dagger away. The guy with the rock is going to evaluate Roke.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy with the club is going to
He's stunned.
Yeah, he has shock, so he's going to do all-out defense.
Okay.
Roke, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. You're right. Yep. I only paid. He's in shock. I just parried that guy. Let's see if I can do this for the first time. I'm going to rapid strike the dagger man who just attacked me.
We're pulling out all the fancy rules.
I am not holding back. There's too many of them.
Oh yeah, I mean it is a slightly tough.
And the only other time I was in combat is when I didn't want to be in combat, like roleplay wise, so I didn't really go all out. I also didn't really want to kill off the person I was going to be playing with. So, okay, I don't know how rapid strike works. So
yeah,
I've never used it before.
Because I also forget. Okay, so how it works? You make 2 attacks, both at -6, but because of your weapon master advantage, it's at -3.
Okay, so I make 2 rapier attacks, and I have to get 13
we also
or
forgot
lower.
that you get +2 damage from your. Oh fuck.
No, I didn't. I told you that like 3 times.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you did. You did.
I did 5. I did 4. I did 4.
Yes, 4.
So he's still probably in shock and all out defense. So it doesn't really change too much.
Yeah.
I thought there was some kind of
Yeah, that's good.
They like got
They
cut
don't
in
have
half.
any armor. You're good.
No. Wait. I'm confused.
So you rapid strike.
Hold on.
roll.
Hold on. I rolled a 1. You said I did 2 damage. Is it because I hit a vital?
It's impaling. It's ×2.
Oh, that makes more sense. Thank you.
Yep. And then +2
Continue.
at the end.
I roll.
So to rapid strike, you can roll 2 attacks at -3, and you can target multiple enemies.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna attack the rock guy and the rapier guy, or the dagger guy. Sorry.
Okay. Where are you
Okay,
aiming
so-
for? Let's do the rock guy first. Where are you aiming for?
Rock guy. I'm closer to the dagger guy because I just parried him.
You're equally close to both.
Oh,
of them.
okay.
You're all existing
I
in
will
this
aim-
position in which you're all within range of each other because I'm not making a map.
I will aim for the dagger guy's like dominant arm, whatever arm he's holding the
Alright, so
dagger.
that'll be at
with.
-5
-5. Okay.
because you have the -3 from rapid strike.
That is a success, a very big success of 4.
Success of 4. Okay. He will try to dodge.
Yep.
He fails. Roll damage.
Oh, I almost did 2. I had a 3 plus 2, so 5.
So that's 5 damage. Because you can only do up to half of someone's health. the arm.
Okay.
What you do, so this was Rock Guy, right?
Yes, this was.
So you
Oh
stab
shit! It was
him-
Rock Guy. So I slashed
You
his
stab
arm.
him you stab him in the arm. You sink your rapier into his forearm, and it goes deep in, and it goes all the way through his arm, and his muscle activates, and his hand opens up, and it drops the rock to the ground, and he frantically rips his arm out of his arm off of your rapier, and starts stumbling back.
Oh, he's
Jeez.
bleeding
You
out.
crippled his
dude.
arm.
No, he's bleeding out. What do you mean?
He's okay. Oh, and so your second attack, you're attacking the guy with the dagger.
Yes, I'll do the same thing because I mixed it up and said I attacked his dagger hand, but I was
So minus
attacking
five.
the guy. Same thing.
Yep, if you're doing the same thing.
9's the success of 2.
And this guy did an all-out attack, so he cannot defend. Roll damage.
That is 1 plus 2, so 3.
So with him, and you were doing the arm.
Yep. His whatever arm's holding the dagger.
4. Should I count the +2 per die before or after calculating impaling? Do you think, Asher? Because I feel like because it's
Definitely
weapon
after.
master. But here's the thing: the
After?
advantage is 20 points.
No,
It's plus 2 damage per die for basic
For example,
thrust.
here, if I did it before, you do 6 damage. If I did it after, you do 4 damage. Well, actually, you do 5 because it's the arm. But yeah.
Wait. Hold on, Jack. The rapier itself is thrust plus 1.
Oh, I forgot about that too. Oh my god. You should just include the +2 in your calculation at the bottom.
Maybe I did. Did I?
used to have a magic weapon once.
So attacking the guy with the rock,
have a
then
magic
you did.
breastplate.
Oh, it was still his arm.
got
Right? It's still his
fucked,
arm.
dude.
So
Susie, this is not This is not magic. This is just a normal rapier damage that I do.
Oh shit.
No, it's
Damn.
Yeah.
the +1 is magic. Well,
Is
not
it?
magic, but
No,
It's
it's
just
just from the
extra
rapier.
I'm pretty sure rapier is just 1d6.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, let's ignore it for the
Because you do
past.
damage to the guy with the dagger, and he also
Yep.
drops his dagger and recoils in pain. Sharik, it's your turn.
Okay. So
Rapid strike is dope.
It is. I added the
I'm-
+1 from.
Actually, let me
It's time
narrate
to
this a little
do
bit
it.
more. So Rope just skillfully inserts his dagger into one guy's arm, and makes him drop his rock, turns over, his cloak flapping behind him, and inserts his rapier into the other guy's, into another of the robber's arms, and releases it, and he drops his dagger.
sick.
So wait, he defended. He the rock guy
he just
and
crippled
Gerald.
2 guys' dominant arms.
And made another guy just back off because I did 6 damage to it.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Deceptive attack. Arm on the third guy's dominant hand.
So this is the guy with the dagger.
No, the guy with the club, because the guy with the dagger has
Okay.
already been hit.
I will note the guy with the dagger is still did all out attack,
Dagger and
so he
rock
cannot
dr-
defend.
Yeah, the dagger and rock dropped, right? So the
Yeah.
club guy
Okay, so you
still
want to go
has
for the guy with the
something?
club? Okay. Yeah, that's also
because
fair.
it'd be
Yeah.
so
Okay.
goofy.
You
well,
can also
actually,
go for the
no,
club itself.
If you
Actually,
did,
just go
well,
for
if
the
you
hand.
did,
The puppy easier.
wait. Did you say someone all out attack?
Yes, the guy with the dagger did all out attack, so he cannot defend.
Oh, I thought that was the rock guy. You said.
No, it was the dagger guy.
Okay. I mean,
You know what?
I'm going after him unless
I
he-
take it back. I think I feel a mighty blow come to the guy who can't defend himself.
Yeah.
So I'm
We are
going
just killing
to.
people, huh?
I mean, they are.
They're poor peasants. I feel bad for them.
Tariq
I love
doesn't
you,
give
man.
a
I was telling you guys to leave because I just wanted to let them rob me and then go.
Tariq saw someone attacking a member of the prophecy, and Tariq did a mighty blow torso on the guy who can't defend himself.
Okay, so roll your base attack then.
Yeah, which is with wait, so I have +3, so I just need to not crit fail. So I hit him.
Wait, so you're doing mighty blows, which is plus. This is extra damage.
Yeah.
So this is all out attack, right?
I think mighty blows is just spending an FP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So did you roll will
One FA.
to do that?
Oh, you have to roll will for that? Fuck.
Yes.
Shit.
So it's what's called extra effort, which is basically it's an optional rule.
Oh fuck. Okay, so I'm just losing an FP, but that's fine.
You spend an FP. That's how. Yeah. It gives
Yeah,
another
so
use for will.
I'm gonna lose an FP, but I still hit the guy.
Okay. So yeah, roll damage. He cannot defend. Are you stabbing or swinging?
Let me pull up my damage really quick, and then I will.
He has low armor, so you
I
should stab.
don't have the dwarven short sword, so don't look at that one. I'm gonna swing for more damage.
You should stab. Because he
I
has
don't-
low armor, impaling is _2, whereas cutting is ×1.5. But swing does give better base, so it's stabbing is high ceiling.
But
swinging has
I'm
high
getting
floor.
the +2 from the thing, so it's a +1. Yeah, okay, I'll thrust. I'll follow you on this.
Wait, don't forget you don't have the mighty blows.
Oh wait, yeah. But
So it
I
is
do
up
get a
to you.
+1 from. Wait, no, I don't. What the fuck am I saying? I have a mine. Okay, so
Yeah.
thrusting with a 3 with. Jesus Christ! I'm sorry, my brain just died. So you're saying I should hail?
I don't know
You're
which
saying-
how much damage your sword does.
It's a 1d6 -1 for thrust, but +2.
Yeah,
for
you should thrust.
It's a 3.
Oh wait, this is the rusted short sword, right?
I don't have the dwarven one anymore. Oh
Just the rust-
shit! Oh fuck. Okay.
Do you have
So-
both of these, or do you have one of these?
Give me 2 seconds. I'll make this really clear for you in. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Sorry, this is taking me a second. I will make this very, very clear.
Okay, so yeah. I don't know. Do swing or thrust. It's up to you.
I don't know. You're making me question it. I don't know enough about how they work. Because my instinct just says swing because it's more damage, but you're making it,
It
sound
is
like
so
that's not
swing.
the case.
Basically, swing is low risk, low reward. Thrust is higher risk, high reward.
And he's not able to defend, so
Especially because he has no armor. For example, if you did 2 base damage with the thrust, you would do 4 damage because of impalement. Whereas if you did 2 damage
Okay.
with the swing, it'd be 3,
Okay,
which isn't a good example. But
I'll do
there's
a
merits to
thrust.
both. Basically, how much do you want to give?
I will do a thrust.
Okay.
And it's not great, but
It's not great.
it's not great.
that's very-
So, but you sink your rusty little sword into his. I don't know. It's starting to sound like a euphemism. You sink your rusted sword into his torso, and
And he
deal.
gets tetanus.
Yeah,
I mean, I got it.
probably. The sword isn't so like it doesn't really dig through his flesh very well because it's not as like sharp and hasn't been maintained. It's very old and rusted, dented.
That's
And
scuffed.
just
That's
does
gonna hurt a lot.
2 damage.
That was a waste of an FP and 3 levels of
You chipped away at him. These 3 guys are pretty fucked up now, and also he's at max shot. Yeah.
with 2 HP. Point. Okay. Anyway, move on.
Okay, so Graham, it's your
Greek
turn.
looked mildly uncool.
have the dagger? There's the guy kneeling next to you. He doesn't have his dagger anymore. Forgot you disarmed that guy. And
Yeah.
Gerald has evaluated you with a dagger, and he's standing, and he's still holding.
Did he not get the dagger disarmed from him?
Gerald has a dagger. The guy who's kneeling next to you does not have a dagger. You disarmed him.
But then I thought 2 people dropped their weapons when people attacked them.
So there's 5 enemies.
I thought Gerard was one of the people at the open.
Nope, he's the one like deepest inside. He was leading you in.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm going to swing at Gerald's arm as he's ready to attack me. I'm going to swing at his arm.
Okay.
I mean, like, again, I don't want to kill these people outright. Like, if we could avoid it. Anyway, I'm going to.
Oh, I forgot you have like a dagger skill. Oh, you do have a dagger skill.
Yeah, it's +1, I think.
So yeah, that's level 11.
I think I put that there when I was rearranging points. Because I got rid of the other weapon.
Okay, so if you're going for his arm, roll daggers -2 to hit.
yeah, but I'm going to I'm going to mighty blow. I'm going to spend an FP.
Okay, so roll will then to see if you succeed.
If I what?
So to do that, you have to pass a will roll. Regardless, you spend the FP. But if you pass the will roll, you get it.
That looks like a 13, so no.
Okay. So you lose 1 FP.
Let's go. All right.
Now roll. Again.
And then I can't like do something else, right? It's just that's it. Like I can't do an all-out attack or something.
You could if you wanted to. If you do an all-out attack, that means you can't defend if someone attacks you, and you just took pretty big hits. So
I don't know. I still have more HP than anyone else here.
it's true.
No, I'm going to. I'm not
your
going
max
to
HP
attack.
is so high. That actually wasn't a crippling blow on your fucking.
No, it was
leg.
not. No, I was fine.
That's insane, dude.
six
Someone has
HP,
to do
I'm
8
fine.
damage to you to cripple something. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm
You're a
fine.
tank. Okay.
8 damage and
yeah.
I'd be unconscious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to just regular attack, I guess. Then.
Okay.
So what is that? -2.
To hit his arm is -2.
So I gotta get an 8 or lower.
Or
do I have
9 or lower?
I have a
because you have
+1.
daggers at level
9 or
1.
lower. Got it. That is
All right.
and 9. There we go.
Let's see if he can dodge.
Nah, he can't.
He does not dodge. Would you
Let's
like
go.
to impale him or cut him?
Impaling
Impaling
right?
uses thrust. Yes.
Thrust better for a dagger for sure.
And I believe, yes, especially with a dagger, it is. Oh, actually, with a dagger, you can only thrust. So.
Yeah, that makes
there was
sense.
no
That makes
option.
sense. I'm gonna
It's your
thrust.
thrust -1.
So, oh wait, my thrust damage? What?
Yep. So you do 1d6. 1d6 -1 is your damage.
Okay.
Holy shit! If you did that in the torso, you would have knocked him unconscious.
Well, I definitely take his arm. Wait, did I not put a -1 there? That's a 4 then. If I didn't.
Okay. So you
I
do
thought
5
I put
damage.
-1. Guess not. Anyway.
So you take your dagger, and just as Rogue and Tariq before you slam your dagger into his arm, and actually no, Tariq didn't do that. Just like Rogue before you, slam your dagger right into his bicep, strike straight into the muscle, slam it all the way in, cutting down. It's almost like sticking out of his tricep. And he immediately, reflexively, his hand reaches out and drops the dagger, and you hear it clang to the ground as he recoils. He's like, "Ah, you bastard!"
Yeah, you're
Literally.
no. I did give him that one. I did let him know. Shut the fuck up. Who is this soundboard?
Okay. That was Graham's turn. Okay, so, what, dude? Fucking, I will never remember his name. Jesus fucking Christ.
Gerald?
Gerald.
Gerald.
Gerald turns up to you and he holds up his hands to you, reflexively, and he calls it like, "Please, just leave. We'll let you go, please." And you see he takes the necklace out of his pouch and holds it out to you. And he's like, "Please you could take it. Take whatever we have, please. Just let us live."
I mean, I'm taking that deal. I'm not gonna kill them. I'll grab the necklace, and I will leave. I'll head out as long as the 3 in the entryway or whatever let me push by.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
If
you
we're
take the
necklace.
necklace.
Are we exiting combat? Like, I'm not gonna try to take any of their stuff.
We will see if we exit combat. So you take the necklace, you turn around, you see the man on his knees is kind of cowering beneath you now. as you turn to start walking out. And the three men at the other end look woefully injured, especially the one with the dagger guarding the alley. Excuse me. Excuse me. And they seem very ready to give up the fight. And the one with the they all start stepping back.
Yeah.
Roke and Tariq, do you wish to exit combat? Out of character.
Are they like a threat?
They okay. So guy number
They're
3
all
has 3
unarmed.
HP left. Guy number 4 has 4 HP left, and guy number 5 has 6 HP left. They are all very injured. They are cut and bleeding and sore and fucked up. The only guy that's left unscathed is guy number 2.
Also, Jack.
Yeah, they are ready to surrender.
Also, Jack. The rapier is thrust +1 base damage. Because we never gave Frau Raven is just you gave it.
Oh, you're
to me
so
for
right.
free.
You're right.
We never gave it like any bonuses or anything.
Continue.
Okay. Anyway, I think we should exit combat. Yes.
Alright, so yeah, the three of them
Can I
look at
leave
you-
my
So-
sword drawn just in case?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
The three of them look at you like glossy
Tariq?
eyed.
Oh, okay.
Just like silently
Toss him
staring
the
at
copper.
you.
Toss him the copper, please.
One of them is like, yeah, please.
Wait.
Uh,
Can I actually try something?
The guy
Can I?
was, yeah.
Well,
Can I
wait,
chuck
really
the
quick.
coin into his forehead and see if it knocks him out?
It will not knock him out. I'll tell you
Okay,
that.
never mind.
Also, just to answer your question from earlier, Jack, Tariq does exit combat, but he pulls the short sword out like really slowly.
Got some
Yeah.
psychos around here.
Can I pick up the guy's dagger?
Yes.
Okay, and take it with me.
Yes.
Thank you.
So yeah, the three of them are just like backing off silently. I'm like stepping away from you. All that can be heard is the sound of like their footsteps scraping against like the cobblestone of the street, and like the dirt of the alleyway. As you all just like silently like, Graham, you have a little tiny limp, just like a roleplay limp. You're sort of a bit of a limp in your
Not
right
pretty
leg
bad.
as
Probably
blood
bad,
is
man.
blood is leaking out of your right thigh.
Yeah, I mean, I pulled the dagger out. That's on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I so we're gonna walk back. Hopefully, someone gives me a shoulder to lean on while we walk back.
I will give you one. Rogue will
Yeah, I
not.
can do that.
Who? Pierre's the one who knows.
Yes,
knows
Pierre.
Medicine. Where the hell is Pierre at? Not around.
Pierre's
right?
not going to
Not
be
around.
back for a while.
Nice. Where was that healer lady you guys were talking?
I mean, I have to go back there anyway, but we weren't planning to go till morning.
Yeah, this I'm sure could wait till morning. This infected.
Well, no. Okay, well, I don't know how to help, Graham.
Hey, we
I'm not
could.
Pierre.
I'm just saying we could go to the healer lady now.
She has a long way.
It
but
is
we
it
can
is a
try.
hike, by the way. It is going to be like probably an hour to get to her camp.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
And you're also walking through Penrite at night, and you've just seen what Penrite at night is like.
Here,
How much
how about
HP
we
are you
just-
missing?
What'd you say?
How,
How much HP is
6.
6? Is it dangerous?
shit. It's not good.
I'm at
He's
8
he's
HP.
he's bleeding out, but I mean he's not gonna
I'm at 8 HP.
die.
Okay.
Okay.
Also 8
let's-
HP, yeah.
Let's
Oh,
take
wait.
it slowly.
I-
Let's take-
Oh, 10 HP, not 8. I thought you said 6. My bad.
You're missing 6.
Missing 6. Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I just. All right, we're gonna.
Let's
We're
take
gonna.
it slow. Let's get
I'm
you
like,
back
I'm like,
to the
okay, wait. So
tavern.
how is it? Is it in my thigh, Jack?
Yeah, like
What?
around your hip,
Around
like
my
just
hip?
below your hip.
Oh, damn. Okay. Not low enough to tourniquet. Yeah, I'm like, okay, let's disinfect this. Let's wash it.
Let's take it
and
slow.
then-
Let's get you back to the tavern to start.
Yeah. That's where I want to go. We're not too far from it.
yeah,
Let's
same.
head back to the tavern, disinfect this as soon as possible, get pressure on it, and wait for Pierre.
I
What is
think
it, like
that's the
9?
play.
Jack, what is it, like 9 out?
Yeah, so by the time you guys get back to the inn, it was a bit of a hike away from the inn. And you guys get back and you're like, we'll call it 10.
Okay.
By the time you guys get back to the inn, it's about 10 after the fighting and talking and limping and yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wash this up as best as possible is what we're gonna do, and put a lot of pressure on it with some rags, clean rags, and just wait for.
Okay,
Pierre.
so how are you gonna do this? You guys get back to the inn. You're
All
about
right.
to enter. What do you do?
I'm gonna walk up to the bar. There's a bar, right?
Okay, yeah, you guys walk into the Rustic Bug. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up to the bar. I'm gonna take out the single copper coin. I'm gonna slide it over, and it's like, how much for the most alcohol I can get with this one coin?
Quantity, not quality. Quantity.
Can I like limp up and be like, please, like show them, like, show them that I'm like bleeding out and like need to clean it, and it's like, you know.
Can I
You're
roll
looking
like
a trail?
Can I roll sex appeal?
Oh my god.
Let me narrate.
If I'm like bleeding, I can like wait outside the door and just shout it in because I would be smart enough to not like piss them off before asking them.
So you shout out. The bartender looks up to Roke and just like it seems like he just ignores what you're shouting through the door. He turns up to Roke. He's like, "Maybe I can get you a shot of water for that." And he laughs.
I'm gonna laugh too. That's pretty funny. I'm also gonna pull out that dagger and say, "What about a little bit of?"
Basically walked up and put like a penny on the table. With, like,
Yeah.
Hey, how much can I get with this?
Wait, so if that's a penny, then a silver is a dollar. I got paid. The guy offered me $2.
Not exactly. It was really more like he put a $1 bill on the bar. It was like, how much alcohol can I get for this?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that's enough to get like a small shot. Come on.
Shot of water, maybe.
All right, I'm gonna talk to this guy a little more. Rook's gonna be like,
There's no urgency or anything.
"You have any issues with criminals around here?"
Like, yes,
Look.
you do.
He turns and goes, "Look, buddy, would you like something to drink?"
No, I don't want anything to drink, man. I just
All
want
right.
to splash some on this guy's leg here.
He just turns and walks away from you, and he goes to like another. There's like a man at the other end of the bar. Waves him down and waiting. He just walks over to the man.
As this is happening, while Tariq is outside with Graham, is cutting a piece of cloth from Graham's clothing, not his own, because Graham is rich, and tying it around the wound.
I've only got the clothes on my back right now, though. I'm not rich right now. Alright, fine, whatever.
And which one of us is going to get killed if any of their skin is showing? I think that there's a difference here.
So you rip Graham's shirt
Yeah.
outside
Yes.
of the. You guys are outside of the inn.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to put pressure. I don't tie it yet because I think that Rogue is getting alcohol, so I'm just putting pressure.
Yeah, you're just like putting pressure on the wound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Using this
Blood
wound
just
to,
like leaking all
mildly
over the like. Well, I mean, it's not bleeding profusely, but it's definitely. He's
Trying to
definitely.
stuff
I'm gonna say, tell him I'm a Norser, and that, and or I'm gonna shout it at him. I'm gonna pull the fucking asshole noble card. Be like, I'm a
Okay.
Norser. Like I'm one of the most powerful. Like I'm in one of the most powerful noble families. Like in this country. Like your lack of hospitality is disgusting. You know, like shout it in there at him.
Roll intimidation -2.
-2.
Yeah,
I think that's a pretty good reason.
especially because
Come
they
on.
can only hear your voice.
Like I was hoping I would be like,
Also, don't forget that your like little necklace is pretty official.
Yeah, I can toss that in or give it to whoever.
why can't I
Guys,
like try to
how
roll
rude.
like all of
Alright,
my
plus
charisma
one,
skills to
plus
see
nine.
if I can caress
Guys,
this guy to give me a
how
small thing of
removed-
alcohol?
power move. We just have Graham walk in and blood leaks everywhere, and we say that we're not gonna walk back until we get alcohol.
Yeah, that was my next maneuver, but I'm trying
Check.
not to piss him off too much.
check.
Okay. I rolled a what is that? A 9, but I have a +1. You have a -2, so that succeeds. Yeah.
Okay. So you call out like I'm a Norser, whatever, and the door opens, and the man Roke, you see a man approach the door after hearing this and open it, and he looks out and he says, "You're truly a Norser, really."
I pull
And
out my.
Graham, you hear his a northern accent coming from this man.
Oh, and I'll be like, "Yes, I am," and I'll pull out the
Necklace.
yeah, the necklace, and show him.
He looks at you. He looks at it wide-eyed and looks up at you, and he gets on his knees and bows his head. He's like, "My lord, I'm so sorry." And he
It's okay. It just pains me to see one from the north who would.
Oh, this isn't like the tavern owner, right? This is just some random patron, by the way.
Oh, a random patron. I thought.
Mhm,
Okay, I
yeah.
thought you said there's no one in there. Be like, thank you. I appreciate it. Could you please try to convince this man? I'm not gonna like ask him to buy me alcohol, but I'm gonna say, could you please try to convince this man to come to his senses and help out, and help out, like someone in danger or whatever.
Can I try and convince him to give me money to buy alcohol?
Well, he did not like you, Rogue. Turned
What?
away.
Wait, you said it was a different guy.
No. Oh, the patron?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So so Graham, you asked him to go get you alcohol.
But like for me, obviously.
Yeah.
That's what I was
looks at me and
doing.
Goes, he stands. He looks and he goes, Forgive me for asking, but which Norser are you?"
I'll be honest. Like I'm Graham. I'm the youngest. Am I?
No, you're the oldest.
I'm the oldest, but I'm the best. I'm not gonna say I'm the best. I'll be like I'm Graham. Yeah.
You're the oldest living. You did have an older brother who died.
Yeah. I was
I
like,
think you actually had two older brothers that died.
I'm Graham North.
Or no, yeah.
And what, does he like hate me now? I'm sure he doesn't respect me nearly as much, but it's whatever.
And he looks at you, and he thinks, and he says, "I heard that. Wait, you say you're Graham?"
Yes.
And he turns and he's like analyzes your companion, who's completely disguised with the steel mask, and goes, "Who's your companion here?"
The mask just because Tariq has an accent, but the mask just turns to Graham really slowly.
Yeah, I'd be like, that is my bodyguard who was supposed to be keeping me, help keeping me safe.
Pop
Right,
my head a little, hold up.
Or I won't say bodyguard. I'll say
Board.
that was my companion who was supposed to be keeping me safe. Which I guess is a little bit better than the truth. But
He turns to you, Graham, and he's like, "My lord, I heard that you were on a quest.
I am.
That you were part of the prophecy."
Yes, this is another of my companions in that quest. Technically, we're supposed to keep each other safe, but
you hear some man drunkenly yell from inside of the inn. "Don't trust a lick of what he says there, laddie. That ain't Graham Norser. That ain't no noble. Look at him."
Did he not see the official fucking
No, he
thing?
didn't.
Be like, I can like toss it to Tariq or someone and tell him to show him.
I
Can I instead show him my like bloody rapier dripping on the floor?
Oh my god!
I imagine you cleaned your rapier off.
I did. It's definitely sheathed by now too. So
Yeah, just
I'll
Okay,
silently
the
hold
man
up
turns
the-
to you and
the
says, "All right,
badge.
I'll go get you some alcohol and some rags."
thank you. I thank you kindly, much so.
And he
As soon as the guy turns away, Graham, we can't talk about the prophecy. There are assassins on our fucking tails.
Well, one, I obviously remembered that. And two, we're like, sorry, he already knew. Maybe I should have said it quieter, but but yeah, sorry, I forgot.
What is with your sudden amnesia, Graham? I do not
I don't know.
understand.
The recent
You
trauma.
forgot that. Come on.
The recent trauma of losing everything is.
You've been hit in the
Yes,
head one too many times, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Sorry, we'll stop metagame joking.
the man goes to the bar, and he walks up and he's speaking with the bartender. Roke, I imagine you approach.
I don't know. He's getting more attention than I am. Yeah, sure.
He calls up with the bartender, and okay, so you approach, and as you approach, you hear that he's arguing. He's like, "There was a noble out there, a member of the prophecy of Awakening, Graham Norser. He's the son of the steward of the North. You can't just refuse him aid." And the bartender looks at him and goes, "You think the son of the steward of the North, who is questing with the prophecy to awaken the God Emperor, is standing, bleeding, with two ruffian companions at the entrance of the Rusty Mug?" And Roke, you approach.
Guys, we suck. We suck at our job.
Yeah, we suck.
Fine. It's just a rough patch, guys. Come on.
You guys should have just never left Naren's castle. You should have just spent your whole lives there.
The only time you guys have felt safe. For some unexplained reason, I guess Graham forgot how dangerous it was here. He would have been fine with the decal walking him home. Like, for some reason, I don't know why Graham forgot about that.
It is very dangerous. Right? It is a city of debauchery.
You'll never find a. Never mind.
Okay. It called us back. I don't know what to do.
Better their job.
So the patron responds like, "Yes, he had an official seal. He can show it to you himself."
Oh, I handed it.
We just need some alcohol. Oh, okay, you hand it to him, and he holds it out to him. He's like, "Look at this," and the bartender looks at it and goes, "Any old asswipe can pull something off of a dead corpse in the western woods, come here and roam about. That was probably some Norser soldier that was attacked by bandits while sailing down the river or something. Or maybe even murdered in your north. Now please, I have business to attend to." And you see he turns around and leaves. Rogue, do you want to say anything?
Yes.
Tariq doing the facepalm, really not wanting to reveal himself, but knowing that that's how this usually ends.
Although you guys, Graham and Tariq, you guys are both outside of the inn, so you can't really hear what's going on. There is probably
he's outside?
Yes, Graham and Tariq have remained outside.
Damn it. That was what I was going to argue with him. I was going to say, "You're really going to be doing all this business with this bloodied man dripping all over your floor," but he's not inside anymore.
That's the next move. I get up and start limping inside.
All right, so you bust through the door and start limping inside.
Yeah, I'm helping Graham stand.
Okay,
all these poor lonely men just want to drink in peace.
At the same time, while he's busting in the door and dripping blood all over the floor, and it's like, I will speak to the bartender and say, "Well, you're really doing your business here with this blood dripping all over the floor, giving it a nice paint finish, I see."
I help Graham to a seat.
All right, roll fast talk +1.
+1? Okay.
Yes. Excuse me.
That is a success of 1.
He looks at you and rolls his eyes like, "Fine." You see, he pulls out a dirty shot glass and a bottle of vodka that's almost empty, and he pours in half a shot into the bottle and flings it down the bar to you, Roke. And he picks up a dirty rag from the floor and tosses it to you.
I grab the shot and I drink it and then slide.
What?
Slide it back.
No.
Bro, what do you mean? I'm not pouring a bunch of dirt into the wound. That's not better. Like it's dirty and a dirty rag. No, fuck him. I'm gonna bleed all over his store.
In fact,
I'm gonna sit up on the bar. I'm gonna sit up on the bar.
Desperately trying to hold a cloth to this wound while Graham keeps moving around.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm sitting up on the bar now, bleeding all over the bar.
Can I start doing a dance?
Oh, what the fuck happened? Okay. The bartender turns. He's like,
that part.
I'm
okay,
trying
fine.
to get...
Fine. You see, he takes the rest of the bottle of vodka and hands it to you. Use that. Clean your wound outside.
I say thanks, or like thanks a lot, and then I head outside.
He limped out of the door.
Graham outside.
And we do not return the extra.
Okay, so you head outside, you pour the vodka all over your wound to sterilize it.
What? That was like your average American right there. Come on.
It's the owner of the rusty, or the bartender with the rusty mug.
Dude, hold on. I've been so used in all the sessions we played with accepting like the lowest form of gratuity with like the dirty glass with like the dirty rag, like him handing us the entire bottle of vodka was so surprising.
There's like it's like a fifth full. It's not like a whole bottle.
Okay.
Of vodka. It's like there's probably like there's probably like 2 shots left in this glass.
But still, I didn't give him much of a choice. I wasn't taking that shit. I was like, no, fuck you.
So you pour the bottle over the wound,
asserting yourself,
and sterilize it with the alcohol.
I'm gonna try and wrap the cloth around it.
Yeah, and then we're gonna just sit out front and apply pressure until eventually Pierre returns.
Oh my god! So you guys sit there for like an hour and a half.
Wait, whoa! It's already been 2 hours since the meeting started, and we're there for another hour and a half. Fuck.
Okay, after like 30, like after like an hour passes, you guys have been chatting, catching up, talking, applying pressure to the wound. Eventually, the wound.
Tariq has been pressing this whole time.
The wound stops bleeding after like 15 to 20 minutes of applying pressure. You and Roke have been taking turns. Graham has been taking turns to help out applying pressure, and it has stopped bleeding. And is there anything anyone would really like to say before Pierre and Junia finally get to play this session?
Can we please get the party together?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.